Hey guys, I'm Thomas here with Jovem do Vinho. I'm here at the Tanino stand, the second day of Pro Wine, and I have the pleasure and the honor to be here with Gabriele from Podere le Ripi, a wonderful estate that is part, obviously, of the Tanino portfolio. Gabriele, thank you for being here with us, traveling all the way from Italy.
Yeah, quite much, but thank you to you to give us the chance to give some more information about our wines and about what we do in Montalcino.
It's a huge pleasure, and I actually tried your wine in a podcast that I had with Guy from Tanino, so it's lovely to be here and talk to you about the winery. So why don't you tell us, how did Podere le Ripi start? Like, what is the history of the vineyard?
So Podere le Ripi is a winery located in the in the southeast side of Montalcino, okay? And everything has been started about in 92, 93 when Francesco Illi, that is the owner of the winery, decided to find a place where to live in the countryside of Tuscany, and he already well-known Montalcino because already he had a great passion for wines. So a friend of him suggested that this plot with this old house is available to be bought, and he went there and was in love for the place in a very corner of the countryside of Montalcino. Decided to buy the place, to restructure the house and start to live there from the beginning, about 1995, 1996. Living there, he became friend with other wine producers because Montalcino is rich of wine producers, and every one of them suggested to plant vineyards because the place that he had bought was very and is very perfect to make wine. The altitude, the exposition, on the east side, the soil is very rich of clay, so we have wine with a great complexity from the soil. The altitude is about 330 meters on the sea level. So in 1999, he started to plant the first vines. Every year planted some hectare till 2005. Planted so 13 hectares all around. We can imagine is an hill. In the top of them there is located the house of Francesco, and all around there is the vineyard that he have planted. He planted just Sangiovese and 2 hectares of Syrah in the beginning. Now in the last year we have explanted the Syrah because we have not great result with the change of climate, so we have substitute with the Sangiovese. Now we have just Sangiovese with different kind of density. Okay, so depending for the density, we produce different wine from this vineyard. From the beginning, Francesco believed that respect the place in which it was a very important thing. So he never used nothing chemical in the vineyards. For that, the winery has been certified from 2010 as biological producers. From 2014, we are Demeter certified as biodynamic producer. In the same time, in 2016, we had the chance to buy another property exactly in the other side of Montalcino, so in the west side of the hill, about 45 minutes driving from where we are. Okay. And there we bought a property of about 50 hectares, where already has been planted 13 hectares about of Sangiovese, 25 years old, with normal density, classical density to be in Tuscany, so about 5,000 vines per hectare. Okay. There we have added an hectare and a half about of Trebbiano and Malvasia that we use for a production of a white wine in Egypt. So in total, actually, Podere le Ripi is about 32-33 hectares divided in two plots, in two sides of the hill. We have just one cellar where everything was born, but all the grape, we move all the grape in the cellar in the east side, producing all the wine there, but we don't blend the grape, okay? So every wine that you have here in our table, the grape that we use for the production of every wine came from the east or from the west. Gotcha. We blend the Sangiovese just for the production of our EGT that we don't have here now, but will arrive on the Brazilian market in the next month when custom will decide to.
So it's clear that you have a clear interest in preserving the terroir and the expression of Sangiovese depending on the east or the west side of the hill. What is the main difference between the east and the left side of the hill?
The main difference is the soil. There is even the difference in terms of altitude, because in the west we are a little bit lower, about 220 meters, but the big difference is the soil. As I told you, in the east we have really much clay. This is this shape that are named calanco. Okay, seems like canyon, we can say, and it's very rich of clay. Clay means very few production in terms of quantity of grape per each vines, and everything is more concentrated. So the wine from the east are more rich in terms of fruit, in terms of body, in terms of complexity.
Gotcha.
From the west, we have more sandy soil with some rocks, with some galestro. And so the wine from this side are more clear in terms of color, are more elegant, are more, we can say, traditional Sangiovese from Montalcino style. So we produce the Rosso di Montalcino from the west, and then we produce two Brunello vintage, one from each side, for the reason that we are speaking now, so to show the difference of these two sides. Even if the grape is the same, the aging is the same, the winemaker is Sebastian is the same, everything is the same. Change just the soil from which the grape came from.
So we were talking earlier that you consider yourself somewhat of a traditionalist when it comes to aging the wine. Can you explain what that means?
Yeah, exactly. Because we believe in the use of the big wood tank. So we use wood tank of 40 hectoliters about. We don't use barrique or tonneau for our wines. For all of them, even for the Rosso di Montalcino, having a great quality in terms of grapes, we have decided to give more importance to this wine. So even the Rosso is aged 2 years in wood tank about. Wow. And then after the period in wood, all the wines stay about 1 year, 10 months, 1 year and a half, depending for the vintage, in concrete tank, okay, in concrete, so that the wine prepare better for the bottling and became cleaner before the bottling.
So you like to use small barriques because you want to preserve the freshness of the
exactly.
fruit?
We don't want too much wood smell in the wine. Okay,
Gotcha,
so
gotcha.
we prefer use big wood tank,
Gotcha.
and after that a period in concrete before the bottling.
That's lovely. And to finish off, you mentioned in the beginning that Francesco never wanted anything chemical in the vineyard, and that you got that certification for biodynamic. In your experience there at Podere le Ripi, what do you think that influences the vineyard? How does being bio translate into
everything
the wine?
is more. There is more life in our vineyard. There is more animal. Even the wine, when you taste the wine, but not just the wine from Podere le Ripi, in general, right. Wine produced with this kind of agriculture, you feel more fruity. The wine are more rich. Before we was talking about another producer that made wine in the same way, exactly. And you can find some similar things that the reason is this kind of agriculture. So the wine is more rich, more alive. The fruit is more present in the wine.
I agree. Well, congratulations on the amazing wines. It's been a pleasure. Cheers.
Thank you.